I'm standing under the waterfall of your approval, and I find that I don't need anything else or anyone else but you.
Good morning. Pastor Larry here. Just wanted to try something this morning. I'm going to do a daily devotional, and I'm going to try and do this every day. Don't know that I'll get it done every day, but thought I'd just share something with you this morning. This is my devotions that I had this morning. I was reading in Psalms chapter 4, and verse 8 is the last verse of the chapter, and it says this: I will both lay me down in peace and sleep, for thou, Lord, only makest me dwell in safety. And the word both there is really what caught my attention this morning as I read it. There's two things that are happening here. The psalmist is saying, one, I'm going to lay down in peace, and two, I'm going to sleep. It's been a few weeks since I've truly had a good night's sleep. I've tossed and turned some nights. Some I just watch some shows on my iPad, and some, although very few, I take the time to pray. Now, the nights that I toss and turn are just that, me tossing out yesterday's ideas that obviously didn't work out and turning over new ideas in my head over and over again, trying to figure out some way to maybe be a better pastor, maybe be a better husband, maybe be a better servant of God, look at the ways that I failed and see if there's a way that I can not fail. It is funny how my emotional and mental state manifests physically. Then there are those nights where I will just turn on my iPad and watch Netflix or Hulu or a movie that I've watched 100 times, and whatever show I might be binging. This distracts me. This allows me to live very temporarily in a fantasy state of mind numbness where I can just not think. This yields a type of peace in that my mind is occupied, but it's occupied by lies or make-believe. It doesn't truly give me rest. My unrest is due to the unknown. The unknown is not my specialty. As a matter of fact, it is one of my greatest weaknesses. The unknown makes me act hastily sometimes, while at others, I don't act at all for fear of taking a misstep. I don't know when we'll be able to resume some facsimile of normalcy in our lives. I don't know when we'll be able to resume services at church. I don't know how my church family is faring. Are they hurting? Are they seeking after the Lord every day? Do they miss church like I do? Will they remain faithful through it all? These are the questions that haunt me in my sleep. Not, am I going to catch COVID-19? Will someone I love get it? Not to trivialize those things, but, you know, I don't worry about will it make me lose my constitutional liberties. These things I know that God is in control. But it's the other things. Is he in control or isn't he? You know, I didn't mention about the third type of night that I have. And it's not that I forgot. It's the fact of the point. It's the reason for this verse. It's the reason for this devotional. You see, once in a while, these last few weeks, when I can't find rest, I start to talk to my Savior. I start to ask him to help my unbelief. I ask him to protect my family, my church family. I ask him to call to each of them daily and grant them wisdom and discernment as they, so they can know peace. The funny thing is, the conversation never really lasts that long because my spirit, my mind, and my heart start to focus on the one who loves me supremely. And it doesn't just give me peace, but it gives me rest. I both lay down in peace and I sleep. The Lord is my shepherd. He makes me to dwell safely. It just so happens that my weakness is his superpower. There is no unknown with God. I love you. Miss y'all. I hope this is a blessing. Good day. God bless.
Heaven's eye.